And there was a murder on the campus of the Kyeretwie Senior High School in which a student lost his life. And the Ashanti Region Police say it is maintaining heavy security on the campus of the school where a 19-year-old final year student was killed in that suspected armed robbery attack on Wednesday. Well, Godfrey Atta was stabbed twice in the neck as he attempted to run away from the armed attackers. The two suspects are said to be in custody, and we'll be speaking to the police in a bit. We'll do that. But news of the attack drove several parents to the school to demand withdrawal of their wards. Many of them have been taken home by their parents, and already correspondent Mohammed Nuruddin is saying that the school authorities are appealing to the parents to bring back the ward to the school.
Godfrey Atta, affectionately called Scriptures, was stabbed twice in the neck as he attempted to escape from the suspected robbers. He is said to have bled profusely and left weak and helpless. A student who spoke on a condition of anonymity suggests delay in getting Godfrey to hospital may have caused his sudden death. He says attempts to get one of the teachers to drive the wounded student to hospital in his car proved futile because it had run out of fuel.
6 boys were in the classroom. 2 strange men entered and ordered them to surrender their phones, threatening to kill them if they failed to. The students were scared, so they gave their phones out. As the men left, the students shouted, "Thieves, thieves." Just then, the deceased came out of the dormitory, heading towards the classroom block to study. He was unaware of what has happened. He bumped into the robbers who stabbed him twice in the neck. He bled profusely, so we took him to our teacher's house to report the incident to him, but he said his car was faulty. We then told the security man who helped us to take him to the hospital. Unfortunately, health personnel told us on arrival he was dead.
It is about 8 a.m. Thursday. Parents who heard the news had rushed to the school to pick up their wards home. Authorities will, however, not allow them in because candidates are writing a paper in ongoing final examinations. Ernest Owusu is board chairman.
For so many years, we have been fighting this fence issue. The issue is that it's something that is being contested by some landlords, that they bought the land from some thieves. And this land given to Kes is gazetted. So one finds it very difficult to understand why a gazetted land is being sold by some people to other students. So it was even last academic year that we decided that we should start from where there's no litigation. So you see, the frontal part of the school has been fenced now. And we are waiting for the litigation to
end. Godfrey's relatives who have come to the school just before authorities spoke to the media, they had asked students to go home and return on Tuesday. Kumasi City Mayor Osei Entry says steps are being taken to complete the school's fence wall.
The school has a very big compound, so the walling is ongoing. They've even written through me to the regional minister, and have also written to the Minister of Education. So all the documentations have been done. The authorities are aware of it. We've brought to their attention. And the exercise of walling is also ongoing. So it's rather unfortunate that the walling could not have completed before this thing happened. But you know the thieves, whether there's a wall or no wall, if they have bad intentions, they have a way of going about it.
Tafuhene Nana Ajem Frimpong joined other sympathizers to visit the school. He pleaded with parents to exercise patience as authorities investigate the matter. Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin reporting.
And we have on the line Mohammed Nuruddin, and he himself is going to tell us what had transpired so far since the last time he visited the school. Well, good morning to you, Mohammed.
Hello, good morning, Roland.
What's the latest, especially from the school authorities, particularly in relation to the concerns that have been raised, not only by the parents, and then leading to them withdrawing their awards from the school?
Well, yesterday, after we left the place, I had a call that from the board chairman, Ness, also answered that the students have been asked to come back to school, and so I am on my way to the campus to find out whether the students are back. We understand they have deployed some military and police personnel to the school premises to provide security to the students. But as we speak now, the final year students have finished their exams. They finished their exams yesterday, so the expectation is that most of them might have left the school, because some parents came there yesterday waiting for the awards to finish so they could take them home. So for now, I'm on my way to the school to find out whether students are back or they are still in their various homes.
The police, how far have they gone with investigations?
Well, the police wouldn't want to throw more light on this issue. All that they said yesterday was they have been able to arrest 2 people. They declined to disclose the identities of these 2 people, but they said they arrested them in connection with what happened on Thursday, and so they are still gathering more information, and they would interrogate these 2 people to later inform the public on what they have gathered. But for now, they wouldn't want to speak more on that. But some of the students that we spoke to on campus are saying that those who came to attack them, I mean, some of them are past students of the school, and they live around also, so they know them. Some of them said they know them because they have been seeing them around, and they want the police to do further investigation, to get these perpetrators of the act arrested.
While the police briefing the public is important, how about perhaps them also briefing the parents of the students of the school more so?
Yesterday, after the Kumasi city mayor and then school authorities and the parents or relatives of the guy who was killed told that the mother is no more, so some relatives came to meet the school authorities, and then the Kumasi mayor, after their meeting, they went to address the students as well. But for the parents, because they didn't allow them into the campus, the school authorities, the board chairman, and the police, for instance, were not able to speak to them because they were outside the campus. They were standing at the main entrance of the campus. But for school authorities, the board chairman and some other tutors came out to address the parents. They asked them to exercise patience as security agencies, and then school authorities investigate into the matter. But the security themselves, I didn't see them addressing the parents at the time I was on the campus.
Well, logically, the students will be psychologically frightened. But how are they taking it 3 days into the incident?
Well, some of them, especially the final year students, said it was sad because Godfred was their own. He was very calm on campus, and the expectation was that they were going to compete with him. But they could not understand why that happened at that particular moment, because Godfred himself, according to the information we've gathered, Godfred himself wasn't at where the guys came to attack the students. They came purposely to take their phones away, so he was not there. He only heard his colleague shouting that tease. So he was running away, according to what we gathered from the school. He was running away and met those guys, and so he was stabbed twice in the neck, and he died. So they are not happy about it, and they are sad. Most of them were traumatized when I went to the campus because yesterday was their last paper, and they wanted to finish it and finish hard, but unfortunately, one of them was killed. But for the relatives, it wasn't easy at all because they were expecting him home yesterday. So they may even organize a party like it has been always been like parents have always been doing to their wards. And so at that moment when they came, they were really, sad. They couldn't hold back their tears on campus, and in fact, the whole place was not a good.
Quite a very sad incident. But once this is bordering on security, especially security on a campus of a school or a senior high school, it means that other schools around should be worried, are they?
Yes, they should. But there is one unique thing about this particular school. If you go to Kyeretwie, for instance, they have a very vast land, and the part of the land has been encroached, and it hasn't been completely fenced as well. So that makes it unique, because in the past, now it's even better. In the past, you could walk. People were walking into the campus school in and out. Because if you want to go to the other side, you have to use the campus. Until recently, that they have decided to fence part of it. But there's another part that is yet to be fenced, and that is where these criminals use to come into the campus. So authorities have spoken about it for a very long time. The headmistress herself spoke about it. The president of the Old Students Association, who is Dr. Osei, also spoke about it. The board chairman, everybody spoke about it. And as we speak now, there is an injection on that particular land. The board chairman told me yesterday that the encroachers have sent them to court, and that is why they cannot complete the fence wall for now. And so they are still working around the clock to make sure they will be able to finish the wall anytime soon to prevent such people from entering into the campus. So that's the main challenge, and that is the unique thing about this particular campus. Schools around, like schools around, are not facing similar challenge in terms of the wall, the fence wall. So, Roland, that is, the uniqueness of that particular school.
Well, Mohammed Nuruddin, thank you very much for the brief so far. Well, so we've been speaking to Mohammed Nuruddin, who has been giving us the latest update following that incident in which we had armed attackers killing or stabbing a final year student of the Kyeretwie Senior High School in Kumasi. And as a result of that, he's since passed on. We're told security has been tightened on the campus of the senior high school, but we'll bring you more updates subsequently on regular programming on the channel.